Hey, good evening, everybody. It is June 2nd. I'm going to do my trade recap for the TrickTrades chat room and screen share. I took a few trades today, ended up flat on the day, basically minus 25 on the P&L, so it's a flat day. Won some, lost some, but like I said, all in all, flat. My first trade was on NERV. And I was looking for the first red day dump. I shorted. It was on really low volume, but because I'm playing such a small position, whatever. So I got short right in this area here as soon as it started going red, and it started creeping back up. And I actually went to get a stop limit order put in place because I had to take off to the doctor around that time. So I wanted to make sure that I'd be stopped out because I figured it was just going to bounce off this 10 and then reject. But I ended up actually, I ended up fat fingering and I covered. So I made like very little on that, basically flat. So that was all right. And then what else? Oh yeah, SGYP. This was a really good trade today. I caught it right here on that dip and then rode it up. Sold some into the pushes up. And as soon as it started kind of getting weak in here, that's where I sold. I was like, I was going to end up holding it for the day. I figured we'd be able to get 450 out of it. But it is that's fair size float for the type of tickers I play. So it would have needed a lot of volume, and volume was fading a little bit in that time. Although, it's around that lunchtime type of hour. So made some money on that. So that was good. And then EXAS. I took a couple trades on this. There was a piece out saying that they had some FDA rejection or some sort of drug recall. So got short right in on this first candle here. As soon as it started pulling back, I got short. Wrote it down. Because it was such a small position, I didn't cover any, and I usually would cover into these washes. So that's kind of the trouble with having such a small account, right, and trying to grow it. Those are just the issues we got to fucking deal with, right? So I wasn't able to take off any, and as soon as it started climbing, stopped out for, I don't know, it was maybe like a couple few dollar loss or something like that. It wasn't all that bad. Played it long. This stock, believe it or not, I've never played EXAS before, and Dante Vincent was in our room. He's a special member. He pops in from time to time, so which is amazing. But I guess he has played this quite a bit, and this loves to trap shorts, and it's an extremely difficult ticker to play. And I caught it long a couple times as soon as it kind of went green here. I caught a couple bounces, so I made a little bit, lost a little bit. It was just kind of one of those days. Just basically all in all a flat day. So no big deal. It was a good day of trading though. For a Friday, there was actually a lot of fucking action. But I'll tell you what, this was the biggest miss of the day. MBOT, first red day. Now, yesterday, I got short on the first red day, but it ended up being a beautiful red to green. Because there was an offering out, I was a little scared to to long it, and I became too biased. And then I tried again to short it, and it didn't work. And later on in the day, I didn't cover this in my recap yesterday, but as soon as it kind of touched 6 up here and then pulled back, I decided the next time, and I knew I had a really good feeling it was going to touch 6. I was going to set some orders at about 598, 597 to make sure I got filled. And I was going to short it. And I was really confident with that, but at the same time, my mental capital, and I've been saying this all day in chat, my mental capital was complete. It was absolutely exhausted on the name. So then, basically, whenever you start a new day, you got to start a new day fresh. And I didn't. MBOT was still in my head a little bit because of the manipulation. And instead of shorting that pop right at the open and then risking on red to green like you should on a fucking first red day, I didn't take the trade. I thought it was going to panic and then rip. It didn't. It also gave us another amazing entry right at the VWAP rejection and another entry. So, missed opportunity. Now, when I took off to the doctors on the way back, like I talk to myself all the time. You can call me fucking crazy, but I like trying to go through certain things and just work them out in my head. And basically, I had to come to fucking Jesus speech with myself. Enough with biases. Enough with getting trapped in my own head. Play the fucking chart, Pat. And that's it. Okay? So I want you guys to remember that too. Say it with me. Play the fucking chart. That's it. That's all you got to do. Is play the chart and win or lose. That's it. Okay? Because I've discussed this plenty of times. There's going to be losses in trading and you can't be afraid to lose or else you're just going to fucking lose. And that's what I did today. Because I didn't take this trade on MBOT, I could have very easily made back my losses from yesterday and more, doubled them. So a little frustrating, but in some way, like I like when mistakes happen because I can go back and I analyze my trades for the day and I talk them out and I try and look at them from another set of eyes as much as possible. And that's really what I've come up with. Play the fucking chart. That's it. Right? So I hope you guys can learn a little bit from these videos of mine. If you are, leave me a message. You know, kind of let me know how we're doing at TrickTrades chat room and screen share. We have a lot of amazing people. Mo, our moderator, Leslie Ann, she's a moderator as well. She also, you know, she's basically our PR woman. She's amazing at it. She kind of directs traffic in and out of the room, and I mean, she's great. She was on Dan Merkin's Trade Ideas podcast today. I'll set up that link as well in the bottom. You guys got to check that out. I mean, she's really amazing. As well as we have you know, backing from a fellow named Dante Vincent, and if you don't know who that is, get out from underneath your rock, guys, because he's gonna be one of the greats. I guarantee that. You know, I love how people always love to talk about Gertani and, you know, guys like that. And Gertani's amazing. Don't get me wrong. I love that. I love that man. I love his trading style. But Dante Vincent, I think he's going to fucking own this world, man. I have the most faith in him ever. I think the world of him. So to have him in our chat room from time to time, he just pops in. He's not a steady member. He's got his own thing going. He's a very busy man. And that's completely understandable. But to have him come in our room from time to time, man, wow, amazing. I mean, I don't want to sound like a star fucker here or anything, but Jesus, man, the guy's amazing. Love the guy. I love the way he thinks, and it's a fucking honor to have him here, because he'll tell you things that no other traders at levels like that do. So. Come join us, and you'll see what all this buzz is about, guys. So have a good night, and we will talk to you later. Good night.